Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you guys my updated makeup routine, because I feel like I haven't actually shown my makeup routine. I know if you guys have been on my channel for a while, you know I've always done, my makeup routine here and then in each vlog, but I just want to do like a sit down video basically showing you guys my full makeup routine from the very first thing that I put on my face to the very last thing. So if you guys like this video, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and all of the products that I'll be using will be linked down below in my description box. So the first thing that I do before even starting my makeup routine is doing my skincare. It is so important to do a skincare routine because it gets all majority of the dead skin and bacteria off your face, so you just have kind of like a clean slate, basically like a clean canvas, I would say. But what I do is the moment I come out the shower, I go in with my Rhode glazing milk. This is really good. So my skin type is a normal to oily skin type, and this is really good. It really feels really good on my skin. So obviously I just put this on off camera so I don't bore you guys, but yeah, I just put it on off camera and my skin is glowing already, low-key. The only thing is that this does kind of leave like an oil residue a little bit, but after, like, when you like first put it on, but then after a while it just like kind of sinks into your skin and it feels really nice. So obviously again, I did this off camera and I'm just gonna let it sink for a while before I do anything else or I put anything else on my skin. So after I let my toner sink in, I go in with my moisturizer and use the Byoma hydrating milky moisturizer. This is really good. This is probably one of my favorite like Byoma products. It is so hydrating and it makes my skin feel so nice and smooth. And then I mix it in with the L'Oreal Lumi Glow Lotion. I think that's how you say Glow Lotion, and it's a natural glow enhancer in the shade 904 in Deep Glow. This is really good. So what I do is obviously I get like, I'd say about 3 pumps, like 2.5 pumps actually, just this tiny little bit. And then after I open my Glow Lotion and I literally just put about that much. Honestly, you really don't need a lot, maybe a little bit more, like the tiniest little bit, like that's how much I put in, because this product is really like, it really does make your face shiny. So what I do, obviously I rub it into my skin, like I rub it here. Hopefully you can see it. It's a bit on camera it doesn't look like anything, but my hands are quite brown, so I just put it all over my face. And obviously I put it down to my neck, because especially under my chin, because sometimes my like face and my neck are kind of 2 different colors at time, especially during winter. It's 2 different colors, so I try to put it everywhere but I'm like not the same shade. This is obviously what my skin looks like afterward. It doesn't make that much of a difference, but when you're more like over the camera it doesn't, but when you're like in person it really does give you kind of that glitter kind of effect, but not too much glitter where it kind of like overwhelms you. But no, this is really good, especially during like the summer, like obviously during summer, if you just want that natural glow, I would definitely say buy this. Okay, so now we're actually going to get up to like the actual part of the video, which obviously is my makeup. And this is my makeup kit. It is low-key it is so dirty, I can't lie, I need to wash it. But now we're actually going to do my makeup. So normally the first thing that I do is put primer on, but because I'm just doing basically putting on makeup just for this video, I'm not going to do that because my primer is low-key sacred. Like, this is how much primer I have left. But what I'm going to do instead is just go straight into my makeup. So the thing that I put on is the Kylie Cosmetics skin tint. This is so good. This is literally one of the best things that nearly almost every influencer has put me on. This is so good. I have it in the shade 8W. This is amazing. Look at the applicator is literally, hopefully you guys can see that, it's literally perfect. So you just put it on your skin, like, you know, around where you need to put it and everything. And I definitely say this is so lightweight. It feels amazing on my skin. So what I gotta do first is before I put it on, you have to shake it up to get everything, you know, mixed. Sorry guys, I will be turning this way because my mirror is obviously this way. But what I do is I literally just put it on my skin. Like, I just make like a line on my skin of where I obviously want it. Then after, I go in with my brush. This is the Manga. I don't actually know how to say this brand. My sister got it for me for Christmas, which I'm so grateful for because I needed some new makeup brushes. But this is the foundation brush, which is like a really good brush. It honestly covers all my face. But what I do is I literally just obviously blend it all out. And then afterwards, obviously because it is a bit light on me, what I do is I literally just get my beauty blender and I literally just like, you know, blend it all out just so it looks a bit more neutral, because it obviously that foundation brush obviously blends everything out, but obviously to make it more into like put it into my skin, obviously I use my beauty blender. Hopefully that made sense. I probably was speaking absolute gibberish. So the next thing we're going to do is blush, and I got two blushes. If you know, if you've been in my channel for a while, last summer I think I got the e.l.f. one, which was like my holy grail. I love that. That was my ride and die and everything, which I still do love and everything, but I wanted to try something a bit more different. So I got two of the Rhode pocket blushes. So I got the first one, which was the Date Cake, which is like a really nice kind of burgundy shade that is, I would say, perfect for the autumn if you're going for that kind of downtown girl look. And then after, I got like their very famous one, which is in Toasted Teddy, but I sometimes can't decide which one to choose. So I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go for more of a toasty kind of vibe ish, so we're gonna go with Toasted Teddy. So the brush that I use is this angled brush that I got from Primark, which is a really good brush actually. This is a cream blush brush. So what I do is I get my blush and I basically put like 2 dots on my face, kind of angling up, I would definitely say. So hopefully you guys can see it, because again I'm looking at my mirror. So what I do is I basically twist it to make it look like that, and then I do another one. So I do 2 dots, and then I'm gonna do the exact same here. And then after, I get like the tiniest little bit and I put it like on like the tip of my nose, just like that, just to give me a little bit of kind of like a bit of a toasty look, because sometimes I put my blush over my nose, but we're just gonna do a little bit. So now obviously now I got my blush brush. There's such like a rub, I can't, sometimes it like fumbles me. So what I do is obviously I like press it lightly. The best thing about this blush is that it literally blends in so easily. I would definitely say it is so buildable and so easy to blend. So I just obviously put it, I get like a bit, obviously I don't know what I'm saying, I can't like do 2 things at the same time, but I go from like the top here and I basically go down and I go a bit over my nose, so it goes kind of like that. But yeah, what I do, and I sometimes also put it here on my eyelids, so it goes kind of up here, but it's also going to the crease of my eye. So I just do a little bit like that. So this is what adding my blush does. It obviously brings a little bit of like a bit of a toasty look to me. So now the sun's suddenly all out, which is very strange, but again I just get my beauty blender. I actually have 2 sides, so this is kind of like my concealer, foundation, kind of skin tint side, and then this is obviously for my blush. But what I do is I literally just tap it in a little bit, just to obviously look like it's not too popping out and everything, because I still want a subtle blush, but I just tap it in a little bit, just lightly, just to make it look like it is like I'm naturally blushing. So I just tap it in like a little bit. Okay, next thing I do is lashes. I actually should have done this first, so I can, you know, I actually should have done this first, but I totally forgot I had eyelashes for some reason. But yeah, what I do, and I'm just going to curl my eyelashes just really quickly, just for like a few seconds, because I need to like try and not curl my eyelashes every single day. I had like a phase when I just curled it like basically every single day, so I just cut it for like maybe just like a few seconds. But for the mascara I go in with, my mascara is so beat up, it's insane, and it's got so many products on it. What the hell? Okay guys, this is a good thing. The light has finally hit my bedroom, which is perfect, on this side but not on me. But anyways, other than that, so obviously curled my eyelashes off camera, but after I go in with I can't speak today, with the Refi, what is it called, I don't know, it's the Refi lash sculpt in the shade obviously black. There is a brown, but no, I love this mascara. It's very much like, I've never seen a mascara like this, because every other mascara, like for example, this is the one that I used to use. Every mascara has like kind of the same applicator, which is like this or like a little bit fluffier, but that mascara is so cool. And actually, whoever like came up with this idea is so smart, because obviously it's a bit thinner here and it's thicker there, so obviously when you do your inner corner you can still get it. It does get you know, obviously onto my skin, which is perfectly fine, like that's normal and everything, but it's so good for, especially when you're doing like kind of a cat eye, when you want to make this bit a bit more fluffier than the inner corner. So this is so smart. So what I do, obviously, like I say, so hopefully, let me turn the camera this way, but what I do is, guys, it's not a pretty sight and I sound out of breath as well, but what I do is just hold my eyelash, like actually hold my eyebrow like this to pull my eyelashes up, and I literally just scoop my eyelashes up like this, because it is so cool. It's actually really easy to use. Hopefully there's not much of a difference. I've only done like 2 swipes, but I just basically I basically just obviously swipe it up, but I make again my outer ones more fluffier to make it more of kind of like a cat's eye kind of look, so it kind of look like I have, you know, like a natural eyeliner or like natural lashes that go up. Okay, so the second to last thing that I put on my kind of my face is some freckles, and I got this from She Glam. This is it's in the shade dark chocolate. It is the freck please freckle tint, that's how you say it. But I didn't realize there is this is a bend eyeliner brush, but I just use this to give me freckles, because this is the applicator, if you guys can see, that's the applicator. But I feel like sometimes the freckles that I make are a bit too like big on my face, so I'm trying to make them as small as possible. So what I do is that's the brush, hopefully you guys can see that, but what I do is I just use the applicator and I just dab a bit onto the brush. I keep getting blush and brush wrong, but yeah, what I do is I literally just do small little dots everywhere on my face. Just hopefully you guys can see that, just as small as that, and I just keep getting my wand and I just keep reapplying it onto so I do it all around my nose and a little bit up my nose bridge as well, but it's really easy to do so. But the thing about this is that it dries really quickly, so as soon as I'm like, okay, like let me do like a bunch and then blend it out, because there was a time where I did all of it and it was really hard to like blend out, because it is really easy to blend out, but I need to let it dry just for like 3 seconds and then blend it all into my nose. So just like that, hopefully you guys can see it. I don't know, this lighting is not the best, so I do apologize, but yeah, I just put it again all on my nose, try to do it up my nose bridge as well. Okay, the sun keeps coming in for some reason, but the last thing that I put on my face is just a little bit of loose powder. I think it's loose powder. Loose setting powder. So this is the NYX Wonder Snatch, and this is in the shade 7. This is the cinnamon catch, and this is what it looks like. It keeps leaking not leaking, but it keeps like going everywhere, so I don't really need to open it because I only use like a bit of it, but I just use my powder like triangle thing and I literally just get a bit of it. Oh god, I'm dropping it everywhere, but I just blow it just to get off the excess bit, and I literally just tap it all onto my skin. Okay, so the very okay, for some reason my camera has gone dark for some reason, but the last thing that I put on, which is obviously for my lips, is the Rhode. So I even used two. So I got, obviously they're both Rhode products. I first got the Rhode peptide lip treatment in the shade, or in the scent, strawberry glaze, which is smells really nice. This smells really amazing. Obviously this is just a clear one, so there's obviously no color to it. And then this is my favorite one, which I will always stand by. This is the Rhode peptide lip tint in the shade PBJ, which is amazing. So I'll probably just use this one because it just completes the look. So I just get a bit and I just put it all over my lips, of course. And as with someone who has two-tone lips, because obviously you saw I got like quite of a darker upper lip and a bit of a pinker like bottom lip, it really matches really well and I love it. Like, oh, but no, this looks amazing on my lips. I love this. This is actually my second one of this. I absolutely love it because I literally demolished my first one. I was literally using it every single day and everyone was like, oh my god, like your lip looks amazing. I'm like, oh my god, that is the weirdest compliment but the best compliment in the world. So this is it. This is literally what makes my lips perfect. Okay guys, so this is the finished makeup look. So the best thing about this makeup look is that one, it's so easy to do, and two, also, oh god, I've got oil on my camera, it is literally camera proof, like as in like it doesn't look bad on the camera. So I'm going to do first, I'm actually going to do one without flash, and then after, so kind of use the natural lighting, and then the second one with flash. So guys, hopefully you can see these photos. If not, I will obviously import them now into the pictures, but these are so good. This camera obviously is literally the best, but this is not about the camera, but honestly, digital camera, this makeup look will look good on any camera. That's like specifically digital cameras if you want obviously that kind of like vintage kind of look and everything. But no, I love digital cameras and this makeup routine is so quick and easy, and it is literally camera proof, so you don't look bad in any photos at all. So guys, this is the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.